Hello, and welcome to Hounding Opens. My name is Hazel, and on this channel I play games on my LG Stylo 2 phone, Android, and today I am bringing you Portal Quest. And this is my account, my name, Cube Folk, and my team level. Today I will be playing in the dungeon. I'll start over from the ground floor and see how far we can get today. I have a lot of torches, 351. Definitely will not go through all those in this video. Here's my lineup. And it's pretty much my favorite lineup. So I'm going to just stick with it, the auto pick, and let's explore. This is my very first video speaking and going through it, so just try to bear with me. On the chest, I always do the auto finish and open. Don't need that, so I'll just take it without the double favor. On this game, I pretty much almost always play on the autoplay. And the fast forward arrow, this is the very first time I have ever had a game with this style format. I used to wouldn't even attempt to try a game like this, but I guess when you get older things change. So this is the well, and it says that I received a healing potion, but that wasn't really needed considering I just started the dungeon. So we'll just keep on coming through the maze. This is the door to exit the floor, but considering we still have a couple more rooms, we'll keep going. Some of these battles get to be really quick, but in the higher floors, they do tend to drag on. I have had it come to a tie, and when that happens, your guys doesn't die, but you don't win nothing either. So this is what's considered the shrine, and it's kind of just blessings. So usually I go with vitality, which increases the max HP of all your heroes permanently by 5%. This only applies while you're in the dungeon before you hit the reset. Or you can increase your sight, which is revealing more the dungeon rooms, whether they are chests, traps, or filled with enemies. Or you could pick the golden picks, chances to disarm next 3 traps. I very rarely go with that one because it's just 3 traps. So I will take the vitality on this one. At first, when I first started playing, I felt the need to complete the floor 100%, but it is not necessary, and it burns your torches up here in the top right hand corner, so I tend not to. See, this was a trap, but we had critical success beating the trap, so we were immune to it. So, and it says that we will also be immune on the next trap. So that's pretty cool. This is the portal to the next floor. See, we're 91% complete. If we would have went on every one of those individual squares, then it would have been 100. I could choose to switch my lineup here. If one of my guys was close to dying, I could switch out, but I'm not, so we are going to go to the next floor. In this video, I'll probably only do 10 floors, and if you really like it, please let me know in the comments. And I'll make this a regular thing to go in the dungeon. I really do like playing in the dungeon. In the higher floors you get really good items and equipment, and there's some characters that you can only get their shards by playing in the dungeon. So this is our first shrine of the second floor. We can choose Vigor, which is attacking, increasing the attack of all your heroes by 5% permanently, only in the dungeon until we hit the reset. Another site, and then we could do identify the elixir of the next 3 wells, would instantly be identified. I like that one when I'm having a Portal Lord quest that tells me I have to get so many positive wells. But if you do encounter a negative, to me, it's not too bad. So I tend to try to go for the positive for my team. So I'm taking the Vigor. And you see them having circles and getting their game face on. And this was just an empty dungeon room. I really have no set course I normally go on, but you will find that I tend to go all around the outside rooms and then towards the middle. But I find that a lot of times it's like if a chest is starting out between a chest or a bad guy, I tend to go towards the chest first, and that determines which way I'll start going. This is magenta, so let's drink it and find out. Okay, explosive potion. This is a negative. It deals 350 damage to all my heroes in the party. Bummer. But as you see my life bars, it really did not do very much damage. And here's a shortcut. See the exit portal on the left, the blue circle? Because I have unlocked it, all I have to do is hit it and my character automatically jumps there. And now we are ready to go to the third floor. Once again, it's only 80% complete, but I find it's not worth it to try to get 100% because you could hit more traps. Yes, you could hit more items, but I tend to hit traps. So let's go floor 3. We'll go in the middle this time. And we start out with a shrine. And it's exactly like we had on floor 2. And I will still go with the Vigor, which increases the attack of all my heroes permanently by 5%. And here's the exit, but we're not going yet. Here was a trap. We disarmed, so we had a immune on the second floor that carried over to this floor, so we have no effect. And basically we just go around all around the dungeon, fighting the guys, finding chests, and receiving items. We do have favors which could give us 2, 3, or 4 times times or 5 times the treasure, but I only cash in the favor if it's an item I need, which will be marked with a red circle on the top corner, or if it is shards for a character. And we hit a trap, which we failed. So our energy will be reduced by 75%. See, we disarmed this trap, so nothing happened. Ooh, red. Drink it. Energizing. So we lost 75%, but we gained 100 energy from the well. So it kind of evened out. Another trap disarmed. And we are ready to go to floor 4. And see how there was a chest there? So I decided to go that way. And as we progress up the floors, the enemies do get harder to beat. And the floor plans really open up widely. Yellow. When you restart the floors, all the wells in the shrines change what they have in it. So that was a disarm, which comes really in handy. Our exit portal. But we're not ready to go there yet. So we'll just go back on this side of the room. I do have a map right here that shows us more of the layout if we need it. But on these smaller floors, we don't really. And I can hit it on the map and it will go to it. So that's a pretty cool feature. Especially when you probably have like 40 dungeon rooms or higher. It gets really complicated. A shrine, we have an energy generation which gives us additional 2 for each space, or identify the elixir of the next 3 wells, or increase our sight range. For this one, I will take increase sight range will increase by 1. And this is it for floor 4. Let's move on to floor 5. Ooh, that pink bull right there is a boss. And I do tend to try to fight the boss as soon as I can on the floor. And these enemies are having shields, so they're already starting to be a little bit tougher. Okay. We are fighting the dragon hair. And I do have that character unlocked. He is one of the ones that you can only get from the dungeon. But this time he did not give us no shards. So we will just keep on going. So here's a disarm. That unicorn is a dungeon character, and I do have him unlocked too. He is one of my favorite characters, and when you build him up by levels and his skills, he's pretty good fighter. So we have a golden pick, which is disarming the next three traps, energy generation by 2 for each space, or a vigor. And we are going to go with the vigor, which increases the attack by 5%. So we will take that. I don't think I have ever had that many of the vigors back to back. We will leave it since we know that is an explosive potion. Let's get this treasure box. A trap. So in our next battle, all our heroes will be blind for 8 seconds. But we have already battled these floors, and we have another blind. So let's just go back to the beginning. Another trap. C. Okay, it is time to leave floor 5 and go to floor 6, but this is where I'm wrapping the video up for this first time. So if you do like it, please like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel for more gameplays, or my son opening card packs, playing Pokemon TCG. He is really enthusiastic about it, so give him a check out. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.